Hi Libra, what's up? Welcome to your June reading. I hope you guys are all having the best day. We're going to be seeing what messages want to come through for you, get you some insight, guidance, see what you can expect for the month of June 2025. If this reading is helpful or insightful, please let me know by leaving a like, comment, and subscribe. Private readings are available down below. Let's get into your messages, Libra. Thank you guys so much for being patient with me as I'm getting to your reading. Divine timing, y'all. It's all in divine timing. Divine timing and divine aligning. We have the Buffalo as your first card out here. Very persistent, very you're continuing to pursue something that takes a lot of energy, a lot of mindfulness, a lot of practice, but you are just like plowing through. You are acing. Some of you are acing an exam, or you're acing some sort of test that you're going through or taking. Or we have the owl, we have the swan, the hawk, and the elephant. Totally breakthrough energy that you guys are dealing with. We also have the crocodile at the bottom, saying that a break is well needed, or there may be an opportunity for rest or recuperation, or maybe even vacation for some of you in the future, like near future. This month you could be actually taking some time off from work, or just taking a breather. Okay, you got a lot going on. There's a lot to talk about here. But regardless, that Buffalo energy was your first card that came through. It's showing that the month of June, you are just this powerhouse of energy, of momentum, of force. You are brave, you are strong, you are courageous, and nothing is stopping you, nothing is slowing you down. I really see that this month you guys have your eyes set on something. Your heart, your soul is set on something. You're locked in, and there's nothing that will stop you from getting what you want, what you desire. Owl, next card coming out. This is divine protection. Your guides, angels, ancestors are around you. They're watching over you. They're supporting you. This is an energy of tapping into your gifts and abilities. This is a very spiritual energy. So you could actually be receiving a lot of insights, a lot of downloads, messages from your future self, your higher self, and your spirit guides. So pay very close attention to the synchronicities that you're seeing, the symbols, the animals, the dreams that you've been having, music that you've been hearing, that or like certain lyrics that get stuck in your head. There's a message there for you to pay very close attention to. But the owl, sometimes it does talk about like a gift coming in, or some kind of blessing, some sort of assistance or abundance that's coming into your lap, like falling into your lap, as well as something to do with like love or romance for those that are interested. But anyways, with the owl, it's just saying be open to receive. Are you open to receive? Be open to receive. And so, yeah, talking about love, the swan, there seems to be a deep connection that you feel, or you will be meeting someone who really strikes your heart, really reveals something that you thought was gone or dried out, or just like it feels like your soul has been lifted, your soul has been inspired, your heart has been lit up, your life feels more colorful, more vivid. I also feel like for those that are very creative, if you felt a bit blocked, right? Elephant can talk about blockages. If you felt blocked or disconnected in some way, shape, or form, even in terms of just like your confidence or how you feel connected to your body, maybe you felt a disconnect for a little bit, or there's just something that felt a bit stuck or stale. Looks like there's a big breakthrough coming on in. And yeah, I just think that month of June, you're going to get a lot of inspiration. There's going to be a lot of beautiful romantic energy in the air. So keep your heart open as well. Even if you're single, you're not even looking for love, just having just more softness. It feels more soft, more gentle, more subtle. Notice also the birds. We got triple birds in this reading. So if you see like a feather or something, extra confirmation, or it's a sign from your spirit guides, it's a sign that your manifestations are on their way, or like very close, like just around the corner. So keep your eyes peeled for that. With the hawk, this does talk about a message coming in, okay? So some of you are about to receive a phone call or a message, an email, some kind of confirmation, ready for the next step, ready for the next level, ready for the next step in a relationship or confirmation that you've been accepted, okay? Some of you are about to get that mortgage or that loan approved or that money paid, or like, I feel here some of you have gotten a new job, or you're about to get that phone call saying that you've been chosen or you're selected, or, you know, I don't know. I think that you're going to be very surprised when this news comes in. It's going to be something that I feel with the elephant, because it's showing that there was some sort of roadblock in the past, okay? Elephant said that you really had to surrender, you had to let go, you had to trust in the timing, really believe that you're worthy and deserving of this. And now that you've allowed, you've surrendered, you've allowed, you've given up control, you've just focused on what's within your realm, within your energy, in your, I'm hearing field of vision, okay? You've been just very intentional, and you kind of just like surrender to what was beyond your control. And this is a month where you're receiving a lot of blessings and abundance and good fortune for your work and for your effort to just like surrender, let the divine take the wheel, let God take the wheel. There is a gift or a blessing coming into your life, and it is sweet, okay? That this was a long time coming, but I'm hearing you earned this. You earned this, Libra. So whatever that is, be open to receive. Be open to receive. And of course, like I said at the bottom with the crocodile, definitely seeing that the month of June could be calling you to take some time out to rest, to recover, to recuperate your energy, to take a little break, or go on a vacation, or travel, or just, and sometimes, you know what? Sometimes traveling can take a lot of energy. So whatever that restores that battery of yours, even if that's just like staying home and just sleeping, staying in your bed, being comfortable, or just like, you know, whatever that brings you that, like whatever recharges your battery. Y'all know what I mean. All right. Let's see what else the tarot wants to tell you for the month of June for Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. Show me clearly, what do my Libras need to know for the month of June 2025? What's going on for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements, June 2025? What do they need to know or look out for? All right, got a little tickle in my throat. Knight of Wands, Four of Pentacles, Page of Swords, and the Seven of Wands. Your first couple of cards coming out here. There does seem to be a message that catches you by surprise. Let me show you what I'm seeing. What I'm seeing on the freaking table. All right. So it started off with the Knight of Wands. Notice how the Knight of Wands is looking over at the person, the Four of Pentacles. And the Four of Pentacles, they're just kind of in their own world. They're kind of in their own bubble. They're just literally, she's brushing her hair. She's admiring herself. She's like, just kind of chilling. A little stagnant energy, I ain't gonna lie. This knight has his eyes on her, okay? He, she, I don't care about the gender, but this Knight of Wands is literally looking over at this Four of Pentacles girl, and he's like, ooh, I want something of that, or I want to like make a move. This Four of Pentacles individual is kind of like not even aware, has no idea that she is in this knight's field of vision, okay? And then we have the Page of Swords and the Seven of Wands, which shows someone's caught off guard, or someone is caught by surprise with a message, with information. Someone could actually be looking you up, keeping tabs on you, kind of watching you, whether if you post anything online, even if you're private, but if you've recently like changed your profile picture, or I don't know, like whatever you have online, it could be your own Instagram, or if you have a YouTube channel or TikTok or Twitter or fucking anything, even like Spotify. Like I would not be surprised if someone is trying to like look up your name, see if anything comes up on Google, like someone's curious about you. And this message, because Page of Swords is a message, this message that comes in, it does seem to surprise you. It does. It's caught off guard, or you weren't expecting this, or and also when we look at this Four of Pentacles and then the next card is the Page of Swords, there's this person here who's changing their way of seeing themselves, seeing the world. This is somebody who is learning and studying and practicing mindfulness as well. I would say that this is someone who's very much at peace. And so this message coming in just like, whoa, wait, what? Like a complete whirlwind. Complete whirlwind. Some of you are dealing with a fire sign. We have Aries, Sag, Leo. We have some air. We have a little earth, specifically Capricorn energy. What's at the bottom? The devil, okay. Devil and Six of Swords and the Page of Wands. Someone likes structure. Someone really likes structure. And anything that seems unpredictable, feels scary, feels unusual, feels like red alert, But I'm seeing the way things are headed, the way things are going is actually leading to something very positive with the Page of Wands and the Six of Swords. A little unpredictable energy though, and someone who's very much like control issues maybe. Someone who just really likes things to be a specific and certain way. It's like their nightmare because this is not what they planned for. I would say it's that Four of Pentacles person. Like they like things a certain way. They have a certain specific schedule, timing. This is something that completely just like comes out of left side, left view. Okay, well, let me just move these cards to the side over here so we can make some space. Let's see how this continues. Oh, let me try again. What's going on for Libra? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements for the month of June. What do you guys need to know? Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, June 2025. Y'all talking. We got Judgment. We also have the Star. I'm going to take out the Star, Judgment, just because the way that they fell, it was in order from left to right. So the Star and then Judgment. This is your wish, baby. This is your wish come true. We got the Chariot at the bottom, which is Cancerian energy. Jupiter moves into Cancer on the 9th. Venus moves into Taurus, I think on the 8th. So 2 planets moving into different signs that they thrive in. Okay, Venus likes to be in Taurus. It's literally Venus, which is also your ruler, as well as Taurus ruler. Cancer, they're not ruled by Jupiter, but Jupiter does love to be in Cancer. So we got 2 signs moving into, or 2 planets moving into 2 signs that they love. There's some sort of good news coming up around just before the full moon. Okay, the full moon's on the 11th and it is in Sagittarius. Y'all got some good freaking news coming in. So get ready, get up, get excited, because it's the month. It's the month, man, where everything changes for the better. Okay, your wish is my command, is what Spirit says, the universe says, God says. Your wish, your prayers have been heard. This feels so safe. You have earned this, Libra. I gotta say that again. You've earned this. The effort that you've been putting into your journey, to your self-worth, to your healing journey, to your money, your finances, everything that you've been dedicating yourself to. This is a month where you're being rewarded for your efforts. Truly. I love it. And like when we look at the Star, right? She's blowing this horn. She's blowing this, it's a shell. And then even in Judgment, the individual blowing the horn, you're literally waking people up, or you're calling people in. You're calling in all these energies. You're just like this magnet attracting such good fortune in your life. You are the one that is ringing this bell. You're waking up your people. You are waking up your soulmates. You're waking up your best friend. You're waking up like-minded people, your soul family, your dream job, your dream home, your dream car, your dream life. You are calling in your dream life. You are calling it in. You are waking it up. This is beautiful. Wow. And so the Chariot with the 10 of Cups and the Tower and even the Seven of Pentacles, which tells me that you've been waiting for this. You've been anticipating this. This was a long time coming. You know what? Your ancestors, remember we talked about that with the owl, your guides, angels, loved ones, ancestors, those who've passed on, they around you, they watching over you. Some of you, there is a new addition to the family. So I don't know if this is representing someone in your life or even you who's pregnant, or like some sort of new addition. So if you have any siblings, as maybe they have recently met somebody new, or they've gotten married, and so now you have in-laws, or, you know, maybe they can even be representing like adopting an animal. Like, I feel that for some of you, this is a very specific message, but for some of you, there is like this newest addition, right? Look at the Seven of Pentacles. They are anticipating having a child, having a baby, getting ready and gearing up, and there's such support and there's such love. Like the Two of Cups underneath that, like this is something that you're building, you're manifesting, you're calling in. With the Magician, this is like the vision that you have. This is what you are manifesting for your future. You're like, okay, 5 years from now, this is what I want, or even like this year, this is what you want, right? I don't know how soon you want this vision, whatever your vision is, but for some it's about starting a family, or some it's about taking your relationship to the next level, the next step, big commitment, marriage, long-term home, stability, like dream life, dream job. It's just incredible. It's incredible. And so a lot of you this month in June is where you are taking action. You are like putting on your seatbelt, you're strapping yourself in, and you are so in alignment for these beautiful things that are about to take place. We have the Tower and the Ten of Cups. So this is like, although we did have the Seven of Pentacles, which tells me like you've been planning, you've been preparing, you've been expecting, but there, you know, universe got to keep things exciting. Universe got to bring in a few little twists and surprises. Otherwise, what's the fun if you know how the story is going to end? If you know how the movie's going to end, like that kind of affects the way as you're watching the movie. Imagine your life is the movie. Anyway, so Spirit's got a few little surprises just to add, you know, cherry on top. You got a little whipped cream. That's nice. But universe, like, let me put a cherry on top. Matter of fact, let me put some sprinkles on it. Let me sweeten it up even more. Like, it feels here. You got some sweet surprises. Let me tell you that. You got some sweet surprises. You're so divinely protected. The things that didn't work out for you in the past, right? We see the bubbles. Like, there are certain things that weren't in alignment with you, unfortunately, and it was getting in the way of this manifestation, this dream, this wish that you had. And so things that were not successful, things that ended, things that did not take off, it all happened to get you to this very point in your life. And you're starting to see that now. You're starting to understand why it occurred that way. So yeah, this is going to catch you by surprise. I'm so curious. I'm so curious to like look into some of this stuff. I just want to pull like one last kind of set from these cards, and then we'll clarify. All right, what is going on for Libra in the month of June 2025? Show me clearly. Yeah, this is the month, man. This is the month. Big changes. What's going on for Libra month of June? We have the Five of Wands. This is like, this fell out on the star, and it's like pushing towards your goals. Remember what we said with the buffaloes, like that determination? We see this Five of Wands. Everybody's on the same team. Everybody has the same goals, the same interests, the same desires. They are fighting for one common goal, a common cause, pushing for, I'm hearing justice even. Some of y'all getting like justice served if you're dealing with like court matters, legal matters, things like that, bringing in justice, bringing in that desired outcome here. Hierophant, some of you, this is regarding your studies, your career, you're just been so dedicated to this path. And let's see, Hangman, Justice, yeah, I mean, you've been in this limbo for a little while, but the month of June is where the tides are turning. You're not in this limbo any longer. The month of June is where tides have shifted, winds have shifted, and that's also another message with the hawk, is talking how the winds can shift very dramatically, very drastically. That it was actually happening this weekend. It was so fucking windy, y'all. There was like wind warnings like every day, and it was moving from like south to north, and then the next day it was north to south. I'm like, bitch, what the fuck is going on? It's like literally your exact situation where there's this huge flip. There's this huge switch. Okay. Anyways, let me pull one more for Libra, month of June 2025. We have the Lovers. We have the Ten of Swords reversed. This fell out on Judgment. We have the Nine of Pentacles at the bottom. There are some cycles here that are complete within certain soul contracts that you've had. There's some contracts that you are not renewing. There's some contracts that are up for renewal, or it's your opportunity of whether or not you want to resubmit. Wow, that's what I'm hearing. Resubmit. Resubmit a document, resubmit a contract. Like, you know when there's a deadline and once you submit something, that's it? But before, even if there's like 10 minutes left, you can go in and edit the draft or delete it, or, you know, I feel there's something about that that's coming through with this energy for some reason. The Lovers. This is Gemini energy, by the way. Gemini season, as we currently are in, is making you reflect on certain connections that you have or had. And this is bringing up some things that you are ending, or cycles that are fizzling out. Okay, Ten of Swords in reverse tells me that this is bringing up endings you've already gone through, but it's like those final little details to sort out, clear up, face, deal with, release, and let go, or make peace with. You may have some loose ends to clean up or deal with, like I had said. Nine of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, and the Tower. And the Six of Cups. Yeah, still some matters from the past that you have been thinking about, heavily reflecting on. Could be in regards to a romantic interest or someone that you have a love for. Even if it's not romantic, but it's someone that you cared very deeply about. But you've took some time, you took some space. Whether it was because you voluntarily put yourself in the position to like leave or walk away or create space, or it just happened that way. Nine of Pentacles, you've spent some time alone to really do a lot of reflection on this, to do a lot of reflection on how much you've changed, how much you've grown, how much this situation, relationship has impacted you. Taking a good look at your past and your upbringing, your childhood, and how that's had a huge influence on how it's led you to this moment and currently, and where you're headed, where you're going moving forwards, right? So there has been a very deep reflection, or not even has, there is going to continue to be. I read it as if it's past tense, but this is for the month of June. I gotta remember that. But so some of those things are coming up as you are about to step into this new life, this new experience, all these beautiful blessings. That's kind of what happens, is like Spirit is just like preparing you to like let that go once and for all and leave it in the past. And so these are just kind of like final thoughts, final feelings, your conclusions. I'm hearing conclusions within reach. I said that was the last one. Why am I shuffling again? I think Spirit may have one more message from this deck. Okay. Before we clarify, any final thoughts from this deck? Final thoughts, final messages for Libra. They gave me 3. Page of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. This is the golden opportunity for you to get everything that you dreamed of and more. This is your big shot. This is your big opportunity. This is the freaking chance of a lifetime. And here we go. Here we have it, folks. Page of Pentacles. And there's help. There is assistance. You're not doing this alone. Your little angels, your little fairies, they are here to support you and guide you and, you know, guide you along this path to take you to amazing opportunities. And some of you are moving. Some of you are planning a big move, even if it's not happening this month or this year, but you're planning a place where you would like to settle down in, or you're finding your dream home, or where you'd like to reside in. It's at the bottom. 10 of Wands, 10, 10, 10. Look at all these cycles closing. 10, 10, 10, 10. We've had all the 10s in your reading, Libra. 10 of Wands, Justice, and the Magician. Spirit is really urging you to make some space in your life if you haven't already. This is the energy of clearing the clutter so that the new things can take shape into your life, okay? Oh, and there's another, hold on. Y'all see this? You see this? 4 of Swords, which is a card of rest, recovery, healing, divine protection. Kind of what we were saying with the crocodile at the beginning of the reading, where this is a perfect opportunity to recharge and heal and recover from all this craziness. Because let's be real, like, this is pretty crazy in the most best beautiful ways, boy, wow, Libra, insane. Hold on, I need to take a sip of my drink. My throat is so dry. So freaking dry. Let me clarify some of the stuff, because you have a message coming in. Girl, guy, dude, you got a message coming on in. It's gonna surprise you. Hold on, I already dropped the Page of Swords. What's going on? Okay. First of all, let me look into this Knight of Wands. Who is this Knight of Wands? Spirit, what you can tell us about this Knight of Wands? Talk about the Knight of Wands. Who is this? Who is this Knight of Wands? Talk about the Knight of Wands. I'm going to move him right here. Talk about the Knight of Wands for Libra. Who is this individual? I'm hearing spicy. Four of Swords. Someone who sleeps a lot. Or someone who... I get a sense that this is someone who isn't really online, or someone who is very low-key, hard to reach. They always have their phone on do not disturb, or someone who just like keeps to themselves, someone who prioritizes a lot of rest or space to themselves, kind of solo energy, introspective, introverted is what I meant to say, but yeah, introspective. 10 of Pentacles. At the bottom, we have the Four of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, and the Tower. So this Knight of Wands person is having an epiphany. We have Scorpio energy coming through here, as well as some air. So Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius, and some Scorpio. This is somebody who is having a major epiphany about themselves, about their lives. It's kind of like they just have this wake-up call or dream that wakes them up. Almost like they recognize you're their dream come true. Right? They're coming to terms like, wait a minute, this is what I dreamed of. This could even be representing you. You're having this huge wake-up call. You're having this huge realization like, whoa, wait a minute. This change is really happening. The shift is here. This is my life. Holy crap. Like, kind of in disbelief, in shock, honestly. What was at the bottom? 10 of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, and the Fool. Someone has made a decision very suddenly, overnight. I can't even pick up these cards. Someone has suddenly made a decision, regardless of what other people think. They have chosen to follow their heart, to listen to their intuition, and to go after something that they really admire, someone they really admire. They've been doing a lot of thinking, they've been doing a lot of prepping, they've been doing a lot of resting, and suddenly, like, kind of overnight is when they're just like, whoa, okay, now it's the time, green light, let's go, let's get it. Okay. Four of Pentacles. Try the Four of Pentacles. So when we were looking at this Four of Pentacles, I was saying like, oh, it looks like, you know, you're just healing, mind your business. Sorry, I have like a little, felt like a hair, but there's literally nothing there on the side of my face. Okay, kind of at the Four of Pentacles for Libra. I was saying like, it looks like this is you. You're just kind of like, you're not even aware that this person has this realization or this sudden urge to get going with their life. With you in it. Let me see. It's Four of Pentacles for Libra. Knight of Cups. King of Cups. Six of Swords. Judgment's at the bottom. Here we got the Ten of Pentacles and Strength. We have Leo energy as well. We got some water. We got a little air. A lot of air obviously showing up in your reading. I'm not surprised. It's your element. Someone here is definitely coming in to make you an offer. Meanwhile, here you are, King of Cups, Six of Swords. You're just like in your world. You're healing. You're moving forwards. You're letting go. You're making space. You know where you're headed. You know what you want. Suddenly an offer comes in. Here you are. You're just moving along. You're about your life. You're moving along your ways. And they're like, wait, Libra, wait. Trying to get you before you're gone, right? Because you're on the move. You on the move. Let's see the Page of Swords. What's this message coming in? Talk about the Page of Swords for Libra. What's this message coming in? Ace of Pentacles, Three of Cups. One more for the Page of Swords. What's this message coming in? What is this offer? Ooh, Ace of Wands. Okay. Things about to get spicy. Page of Swords at the bottom, double confirmation. Someone has definitely had their eyes on you for quite a while. Quite a while, Libra. Death, and then the Chariot, you got Scorpio and Cancerian energy. Someone's ready to just fully come forwards and shake shit up in the most positive way. We'll see why you're so caught off guard in a second. But so you're like, well, what's this offer, Jade? Well, it's so exciting. It's something that makes you smile, something that cheers you up, something that makes you laugh, something that gets you giddy and excited. Like your heart is just fluttering. You got the butterflies, and you can't just stop thinking about what's gonna happen. Like the thing is, this Ace of Pentacles is showing stability. It's showing that there is longevity. The Three of Cups is showing connection, friendship, fun, harmony, making good memories. And the Ace of Wands is bringing in that passion, bringing in that attraction. Definitely, I'm seeing that there could even be like a very physical attraction or connection that you may form with somebody. I'm seeing a very good time, a very fun time. So you're getting an opportunity to go out with someone. Someone's asking you out. Someone's asking you, maybe to be their boyfriend, girlfriend. Like, this could be something that starts off casual with the Ace of Wands, but then it turns into something like solid or like long term. Okay, and so Seven of Wands, why are you guarded? Or like, why is this a surprise? Because you're definitely surprised by this. You're like, whoa, wait, I'm in like unknown territory. Like, I haven't been down this road. Like, who are you? Or this was not on my mind. This was not on my radar. This was not in my like schedule. Like, I did not plan for this. Wow, Seven of Wands. I'm telling you, this is like your dream come true. Seven of Wands for Libra. Show me clearly. Seven of Wands for Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. Why is the Seven of Wands here? Why is Libra caught off surprise, caught off guard, judgment? Five of Wands. Talk about the Seven of Wands for Libra. Why is Libra caught off guard? Eight of Swords. Well, you in your head, and that's understandable, because you're going through a lot of changes. You're going through a lot of transformation. There's a lot of things in your life that are changing and shaping up, and like some things are fizzling out. Some things are starting to make their way into your life. You're going through a lot of transformation and intense energy, and so at this moment, you may be struggling with being grounded at the time and just deciphering like what's real, what isn't, what's true, what can I trust. Oh my God. And so I'm seeing like there is this inner battle. Five of Wands with the Eight of Swords. You're really in your head over analyzing what could go wrong, or is this too good to be true? And you're just like, I've grown, I've changed, I've healed so much. I don't know if I don't want to like jeopardize my growth, but you won't. I don't know who needs to hear this, but you won't. But there is this like, I'm scared to make this move. Like, what do you want from me? All right, feeling a little stuck, feeling a little trapped. This is probably like old energy that's creeping up from your past self. We have the Lover, Seven of Wands, and the Ten of Wands. You also still may be carrying some baggage from previous relationships that have hurt you or you're still healing from. And so there's this new opportunity or new connection, new commitment, new relationship. And it doesn't have to be romantic, mind y'all. Because I know there's a few of y'all that will be like, no, I'm not looking for love. It doesn't have to be love, but it's like some kind of connection here. But you're definitely defensive and guarded, and you're just untrusting right now. And you've been carrying some baggage from your past. There's a little bit of some baggage here that you're having to work through. Okay. One last thing we shall clarify. Judgment and the Star. And see this wish come true. Will you be brave? Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to bump the microphone. Will you be brave enough to allow yourself to step out of this bubble, this safe bubble, your safe, sacred space, and see what's out there, see what the world has to offer you, see what this offer is all about? You don't know unless you try. You'll never know unless you say, Okay. Better say oh well than wonder what if. The Star and Judgment. 3 of Wands. I say 3 of Wands. Give it a go. Yeah, there's definitely a message on the horizon. Some of you may have an opportunity for travel or going on some sort of trip. That's come through a couple times in this reading. Kind of the Star and Judgment for Libra. Y'all gave me a lot. We got these 2 cards coming up. Page. Oh my god! Page of Wands and the 10 of Cups coming out again. You can't make this shit up. This is beautiful. This is really, truly something that lights up your heart. Something that lights up your spirit. Something that excites you. Something that feels very, like, safe as well. Okay, what's these 2? We have the 7 of Swords and the 3 of Pentacles. Interesting. Why do I feel like some friends maybe have set you up? And like, not in a bad way, but why does this feel as if like there's certain people that are behind this that are kind of... I feel you may have talked to a few friends about this, or they're... Okay, if you're the one that's like receiving this offer, this person has talked about you to their friends, to their family, trying to come up with a game plan, kind of like sending the message for the first time, like, okay, what do I say? And then you're asking your friends, asking some people, like, should I say this? Should I say that? They're like, no, don't say that, or that would come across too strong. Don't say that. That'll make them, like, you know, block you or something. I feel like this 3 of Pentacles and the 7 of Swords, there is a bit of, like, something up your sleeve or something up their sleeve that will be revealed. There's like these plans that are being made though that you're just not aware. Like this feels like a kind of like a surprise. Strength at the bottom. We have Leo coming through, 6 of Cups and the Queen of Swords. I see it's just like you're being protective over yourself, protective over your younger self, your past self, of being naive and not knowing any better. And so you are kind of coming across, this is your energy, Libra, you are coming across a bit detached, a little aloof, a little cold at first, but you warm up to this. It seems like this is something that is going to surprise you, something that's going to rock your world. And, you know, you got a good month ahead. So I hope that you guys enjoyed. I hope that, you know, the wait was worth it. I know I didn't get your reading last week. I'm sorry. But divine timing, like we said, this was a beautiful message to be giving out to you guys. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. Let me know in the comments below if you did. Leave a like, subscribe. Private readings are available down in the description box. And I hope you have a wonderful day and a wonderful June. I'll see you around. Until next time, bye.